What's happening, everyone, and welcome to the Club Calling Show. It's our favourite time of the week. Joining us today, it's the wonderful Flav, it's the unrivalled Miles, and it is the unmissable Adam McKola. Adam, should we go straight to the phone lines?
Yes, we got Callum waiting for us, and he's a Man United fan. Let's go, Cal.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Callum. It's good to speak to you again. How are you?
I'm all right, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. How are you feeling about Manchester United in general so far this season?
I don't know, it's a bit weird, really, because I was in a really good mood, and then last night was just a bit taken back to reality.
Oh, Cal, I think you're too early on that one, Cal. I think it was a difficult place to go. West Ham have been in some better form recently. Obviously, I think a lot of fatigue as well, maybe United players. I know they get a week off every game. They didn't for this one. That's no excuse. But I think there was a few players that had a bad day, but ultimately we dug in. We got a point at the end. Sesko with a brilliant goal. I think there's a lot of positives to be taken. And Carrick keeps his unbeaten run going.
Adam, I think the fact that Callum has called in, I agree with you, right? But I think the fact that Callum has called in and said that he's really gutted off the back of a point away from home. It's a compliment to Carrick. Yeah, like you would have been gutted with 4 wins and a draw when Ferguson was there and you were chasing something.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have been gutted with 4 wins and a draw when Amorim was there. So the fact that you can position a point away from home at the London Stadium, fighting back, showing resilience, all traits and characteristics that you associate with Man United, I think it's actually the result that shows you're improving rather than the result that shows you won.
And Casemiro's goal counts. And United win. It was a marginal decision.
Do you know, I quite like Callum's tone.
Yeah.
When he's a little bit disappointed.
I get it. I felt that at the whistle, but
I enjoyed it, right? And the reason why I enjoyed it is Man United fans have been going crazy.
We saved you as well, didn't we?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But I'm seeing like United fans making songs, rap songs.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? They're overbeating.
He was making them.
Making rap songs about what?
I don't know, mate. They're giddy. They've won 3 games on the bounce.
Holmes has done a remix of New York.
Bruno.
Remember I got 100 guns, 100 clips.
Yeah,
that one.
But it's about Carrick.
Really?
Yeah, there's a few of them.
You could tell.
But he was
I don't like. I mean, you just quickly realise that a team gets a little bit of success, and you'll just turn into like,
especially Man United.
Yeah, you guys.
Though you have had it bad for a long time.
Mate, Callum, overall, you can't be this morose.
No, he's just upset about we drew in it.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Callum? Are you going to make the Champions League spots?
This isn't Frank Illett, is it? Are you not disappointed because you didn't get a haircut?
Oh.
Oh, listen, let me just say something about him. He's buzzing that we didn't win.
He's buzzing.
See what Rooney said about it?
Yeah, I saw.
I do think it's crazy that you're talking about Manchester United, literally the second biggest club in the world, you'd argue, maybe, right? And the fact that this geezer with his haircut is such a talking point.
I don't think he expected it, though.
Sorry?
I don't think he expected this much.
No, it's nothing to do with him. It's almost to do with the people making content.
I even heard the commentators last night even saying, "No, listen, the guy's not going to get his haircut now."
It's gone too far. Callum,
crazy.
Callum, what do you think then? What do you think Manchester United need in order to finish in the top 4?
I think the way we're playing, we'll finish there anyway, because everyone else around us just isn't up there. I come on a couple of weeks ago, and said we'd finish it with Villa, and I got ridiculed for it, and now it doesn't seem unlikely.
No. Anything else? What about that midfield?
I think just about the midfield, obviously Mainoo's amazing. Casemiro's coming, but he's leaving.
Yeah.
I just think we need a 6 who can sit, who can just take the game and think, I'm going to play this to my standard. We're going to go at my pace here. Like a Rodri. And I just don't think we have that. Casemiro's not that fielder.
What about
There's one in South London you lot should go get.
Yeah, Adam Morton.
Don't go to Brighton. There's talks about Belieber. Forget that.
But Adam Morton's the solution, isn't it?
Do you know who I think is actually the solution? Being really serious. I don't think it's Wharton. I think it's Elliot Anderson for Man United.
That's a shout.
I'd prefer Wharton.
First time you've ever agreed with me, and that was a passionate agreement.
I
as well.
completely agree with you.
Adam Wharton, though, he sets the tempo of the game. Look, he's been doing it for Crystal Palace.
I'd take either of them, but I'd prefer Wharton.
Yeah.
And I think they'd be a good foil for...
Would you really?
He's a good defensive midfielder as well.
I think he's closer to... I'm not just saying this because he's our manager, but I think he's closer to a Carrick, and I like those styles.
Yeah, he's closer to a Carrick.
Both great.
Both fantastic.
Yeah.
But the thing, like, again, with the, like the transfer fees you hear of, I'd rather spend bigger money on Wharton. Again.
Then
Then Anderson.
No,
they both cost the same.
I think
80
I'm in the
million,
minority.
100
I think I'm in the minority here. But Elliot Anderson is everything I want from a midfielder.
I think he's slightly different to Wharton though in terms of what he offers.
Doesn't have the silk.
No,
But he has a lot of other qualities.
he's not. His passing range isn't as good as Wharton's either.
No,
but he's
he's not.
just.
Who do you
he's
think's
so
better
press
for
resistant.
Cobby? Because that's what
Anderson.
United have to ask themselves.
Anderson, I think, for specifically for Kobe Mainoo. Kobe Mainoo and Elliot Anderson is a better partnership than Kobe Mainoo and Adam Wharton.
I think.
Cal, feel free to chip in if you're still there.
Is he still there? I think it'll be.
I disagree with Rory.
You think
Well done,
Wharton?
Cal.
Plus, obviously, you can't have two right footers, obviously, but a left foot, he just goes as good. And I think Wharton passing is unreal.
Mm.
Whereas Anderson is more of like I feel like he's more of a workhorse. He'll just run about more.
A bit dismissive. He's much more than that, but
Obviously not, but Wharton's just better on the ball. I'd say. I think we need that more.
Callum, can I ask a question? How much would you be willing to pay for Wharton?
My money, so as much as they need.
I like that. Although
Realistically, though, I'd say I wouldn't bother paying more than 80 million. I'd just
You wouldn't think you were overspending 100 million or anything like that. Though.
It's a bit too much.
I think you are overspending, but it's probably going to be the price.
That's what Palace will want.
Yeah, he's at England. Both have a major chance of starting for England.
Although they sold Eze real
Yeah, I
cheap,
think
man.
and Mark Guay.
Release clause though,
and age.
and
he gave him more.
Adam, what was that? 21, 20?
Yeah.
yeah,
Still young, man.
I got absolutely torn to shreds by Jamie Carragher because I said 100 million.
Yeah, I remember. I was there. I enjoyed
Who-
it.
Didn't even defend me. He didn't
I
defend
agreed
me.
with you, but because I've kind of backed him because I
know.
liked you getting stick.
No, I know that. Why do you do that?
Because it was
Because I
great.
never do that to you.
No, you would.
I would not.
You wouldn't sell me down a river on the overlap.
No.
You sure?
I think you probably
Are
have.
you sure?
Depends.
There's
Considering
probably a
what
tip
you've done very recently to me on the overlap. Callum, thank you so much for your call, mate.
Cheers, Cal. Another return caller as well. Remember, you can get involved in the call-in show by getting in the Discord. The link is in the description below. And you can also leave some voice notes and that as well if you can't call in or it's out of your time zone. Up next, we got Nate.
Oh, hello, Nate.
Hey guys, how are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Nate D-O-double-G.
How you doing, Nate? I think I've been on an episode with Nate with them before.
He's looking for a couple bitches and some double Ds.
Jesus. Adam McKola, you got
You
him
set me
choking on
up.
his
You
coffee.
started.
Yeah, I did.
You set me up.
I didn't expect it. I thought the time had gone.
Rory said, no, I'm carrying on the bar. Don't worry.
Right, Nate, what's on your mind today?
Well, I just wanted to come. I noticed that it's been a year since I came on the first time. So,
Oh, happy anniversary,
Happy
Nate.
anniversary, Nate.
Anniversary, Nate, man.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Do you get me anything?
Nope.
No, did you get us anything?
Didn't even know you were coming.
This is the first time I met you, Nate.
Got your Europa League spot for you.
Is that
Oh.
Sorry, Nate. Nah,
Bring the mood.
sorry,
down.
not sorry. Should have did your job for us. But go on. Sorry. Go on. Carry on. Nate.
Sorry.
Well, I was originally going to come on to talk about what the nonsense Buvey was spouting about Salah, as per usual. Last week, I think that it was the City Liverpool all-time combined 11. He tried to argue Mahrez over Salah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you
But of
can't.
course,
Mahrez is an absolute icon, but it's difficult. But I do agree with you. It has to be Salah.
It's not even a conversation. It's not even worth having a conversation
Not even,
about it.
yeah.
yeah, no, of course. No, but I've heard. I wanted Buvey to explain some of the points he made, but of course he's not here now. So I think we could just discuss
So let's say
Liverpool in general.
we're happy to let you have a dig at Buvey. So let's pretend Buvey was here. What would you say to him?
Well, he made a few points. I think first of all, he said he just made a baseless claim that Salah could never have done what Mahrez did for Leicester, and I just don't know what he wanted to base that off of at all. He just said it as a like it was a fact.
No, I've heard. Do you know what?
You have watched Buvey before, right?
I'm going to I'll defend Buvey a bit here. I have heard him say that. He basically says that Riyad Mahrez is basically in a league of his own because of the partnership that Riyad Mahrez established with Jamie Vardy. They won the league. Whereas I think the argument from Buvey would be that because Salah is arguably a better player, definitely a more prolific player, but equally a more selfish player, the link up with Vardy wouldn't have happened, and therefore they wouldn't win the league. Maybe I'm looking for logic.
I prefer watching Mahrez as well. So I can see why some people would say Mahrez is a better
aesthetic footballer.
They shouldn't. But the problem with Buvey is he wouldn't have that opinion if Mahrez didn't play for Manchester City. He just wouldn't have the opinion. He'd be like everybody else.
I don't know. Again, I'm going to have to defend him here. He's really glowing about Kante, who didn't play for City. He's really
but everybody's
is there
going
any
about
chance
Kante,
that there is a sort of... I'm not trying to kind of assassinate Buvey's character here, but is there any chance because Kante played in that same team as Mahrez that he's saying if I big up Kante...
Is it that wild? Because when Nate said that it's wild and you said it's wild, when Buvey puts forward Mahrez, for the record, I would go Salah. I think Salah overall is a better Premier League icon, a better Premier League legacy than Riyad Mahrez. But Riyad Mahrez was the governor, man.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he wasn't
Salah.
great. He's probably number 2.
There's only one right winger I could say that will challenge.
Nate,
that would challenge
Nate, how wild is it to say? If I say Riyad Mahrez is better than Mohamed Salah, how wild is it?
I think it's absolutely disrespectful, and I think no one. It shows the state of fans these days. I think no one would have been saying it before this season. I think it's purely this season. People see Salah's dropped off. He's getting a lot of stick. So suddenly everything he's done in his career doesn't matter, and suddenly Mahrez is better than him.
Will Salah still be there next season?
For his own good, I hope.
And does it not work against him? So, for example, one of the things that I have when we have, and again, Salah belongs in the Premier League icon debate, right? So this is why we're talking about this right now. But one of the things that I hold against people like Salah or Van Dijk or even Thierry Henry is...
Slow down, Adam.
No, listen, hear me out.
I'm with you.
That when it came to it, they didn't defend their title. When it came to it, Mo Salah, for example, he couldn't get in a team and he threw his toys out of the pram and all those kind of things. Do we have to hold that against players that they've never been able to defend their title, and they've won it, then they've had off seasons, or they've not lived up to it again?
Well, no, I think the Thierry Henry reference is very interesting. And
explain why.
Well,
because he's a Tottenham fan, he hates Thierry Henry.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't hate
so
him.
He's doing the Buvey thing.
No.
Everything you just said about Buvey, you're going to do it. You're contradicting yourself.
No. I don't hate Thierry Henry. I can fully appreciate as a man who loves the beautiful game that he was an important player in the Premier League, right? But he is a cheat. And really what you got to look at, so you knew straight away what I'm talking about. And what you got to talk about
for my club.
What about the fabric of the
cheated
man?
on Arsenal to go win the Champions League as well.
Anyway, so what my issue here with you, Nate, right, is why are you so forgiving of how Salah has treated your football club and how self-serving he's been in the last year? Because if he was a Spurs player, first out the door.
No, you want Pochettino back. You've got no principle.
Oh, please come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Please come back.
Nate,
well, he got sacked. It's different, isn't it?
Went to Chelsea.
First of all, I mean, if he was a Spurs player, it'd be right. I disagree with that statement entirely because Harry Kane was gagging to leave your club for years, and you still beg you.
No, you're wrong, mate. You're wrong. Year after year. He is in no way a legend at Tottenham. He was a good player, scored a few goals for Spurs, but he wanted out and therefore destroyed his legacy. You, my friend, are twerking for Salah, and he disrespected you.
Stop it. Stop twerking, Nate.
Stop twerking, Nate.
We're sorry about this, Nate. Don't worry, I won't be here next week.
Can I apologise?
No, don't apologise.
Already? sorry about everything I've said already. I'm really sorry to everybody watching.
Tell Nate you're sorry.
I'm sorry. They've invited me on and I'm just being a dick. I'm sorry, mate.
That's okay, Flav. You're okay.
Hey, Nate, just to get this right, Adam, you often acknowledge the brilliance of Riyad Mahrez, as do I. If it's Salah or Mahrez, who are you choosing? Because you're more on the fence than maybe.
You know what it is? Salah and Mahrez both play for very, very good football teams.
Come on,
so like Mahrez would still be Mahrez in that Liverpool team. Would he score as many goals? I don't think he's as prolific. I think you nailed it. Salah's more prolific. Mahrez.
All right, let me ask you.
If Cristiano Ronaldo never played in the Premier League and you were doing a Premier League. And
Salah don't get anywhere near Ronaldo.
Let me ask you a question.
No, what I'm saying is, if Ronaldo didn't ever play in the Premier League,
so
the players on that wing options would be David Beckham, Riyad Mahrez.
I can't pick a United player.
Okay, you can't pick a United player.
Mahrez
over Salah
because of the Leicester thing as well.
Nate, Adam's just agreed with Buvey.
It's wrong.
He's a Man United fan.
Yeah, but Adam, let me ask you a question. Do you think
I hate City too, though?
Is it?
Not as much as
not as nowhere near.
But do you think City still wins the Premier League if they had Salah instead of Mahrez.
Yes.
Okay, do you think Liverpool wins the Premier League if they had Mahrez instead of Salah?
One of them, yes, at least. Not last season.
No. I am with Mars.
I don't think they do.
Not
Mahrez-
last season.
I don't think either.
So when it was Mane, Firmino,
But that's the combo.
Salah.
That's the combo between
If you
them
remember,
three.
Salah was quite selfish in that. Maybe Mahrez.
I'm just saying it
means maybe Mahrez makes Mane score more.
Everyone's cards on the table. Nate,
It's crazy.
Nate, is it Salah or is it Mahrez?
Nate's
Nate,
my
one
card.
word.
Let's
Salah or Mahrez?
I'm only joking there.
Salah, I just please, I can, I that's the third time I've heard the word selfish coming out of you guys' mouth. I need to stop hearing this. He has got double the Premier League assists of Mahrez. He's got 2 Playmaker awards. He's not just some stat padding goal hanger who steals goals off others. He's got 2 Playmaker awards in the Premier League. One last season and one in 2022. And also, I'd like to go back to you said of course, Rory asked Adam if you choose Salah or Mahrez. I think the way you phrased that question, I'll go back to the fact that Adam answered Mahrez, which is just outstanding to me. But
You're rattled, mate. Why are you so rattled?
I still feel like you're Rory. Even you are making it sound like it's way closer than it is.
Yeah,
it
it's
should
true.
It should not even be acknowledged as close. It's not.
I agree with you, Nate.
Salah for Liverpool.
Well, we've seen some of the debates. You put Salah and Van Dijk in, and they're not even close. So
Yeah, but
I
Salah
think all
is,
fans do it.
yeah, but Salah's one of the all-time greats when it comes to attacking players in the Premier League.
I think
He is.
I think the only
You know, Salah probably don't make my top 10 player.
if Rory's playing devil's
You're being
advocate,
silly there.
if Rory's playing devil's advocate, right? The only 2 people at this table worth listening to is you and I,
Yeah.
because we're not steeped in rivalry in this conversation.
Nope.
Buvey is, you are.
I'm not.
I think
I'm
there's only-
Spurs. It matters not to me.
Barring
It's Salah.
Mo Salah.
I think Salah's been at times underrated, and I think he probably could have had a Ballon d'Or in his hand.
Yeah, I do as well.
And I think there has been some of. So I agree with some of those things as well. I just like Mahrez more. I think.
Yeah, aesthetically.
Yeah,
he's more
better.
technically
Yeah.
better. Yes, I give him that.
He is a technical.
It's his aesthetics. though.
But ultimately, Salah threw his toys out the
Games.
pram. He couldn't back it up in a second season.
Yeah, but so did
And those-
Ronaldo. Ronaldo went on Piers Morgan.
Ronaldo wanted to leave in 09,
Ronaldo
and guess
went on
what he
Piers
did?
Morgan and
Ronaldo wanted to
destroyed
leave in
your
08.
club.
Ronaldo wanted to leave in
Destroyed the
08.
club.
Ronaldo wanted to leave in 08,
Okay.
and he still won the league in 09.
Yeah, but he came
Yeah,
back,
but
Adam, and he came
There's
back.
an entire
That was
chapter
when he
that you're
left.
ignoring.
No, but that was when he
So
left.
he's talking about
He'd already gone.
There's
He's
an
got cheap.
entire,
You see,
there's an
rattled now.
entire chapter
Don't like
that
that,
happened
dude.
way more
Don't like that,
recently.
do you? You don't like that. Mohamed Salah spoke about his club, but let's not forget what Ronaldo did when he was on
Yeah.
the couch with Piers Morgan.
And I wanted
And
Ronaldo
said to
out
the
for
whole
that.
world,
And I wanted Ronaldo out for
Carrington,
that.
Miles.
there's still rats there.
Miles,
They're not paying this.
absolutely fantastic.
It's
from
still
you
an
there.
old club.
Miles,
Yeah,
fantastic.
exactly.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Miles,
Mate.
I think that is your best moment. because
it's
everyone was thinking 08 and Adam was winning. And then you just launched a grenade over this
Yeah.
side of
But
the
that's
table.
irrelevant.
It's not
That's
no,
irrelevant.
it's now it's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
Give the credit to Mohamed Salah, man. He's worked
No,
hard
I
for
do.
It, man.
Nate,
I
Nate,
do
we're going to
credit
wrap this up, but you're going to have the final word. You've got
Okay.
30 seconds to tell us
Hurry
why,
up, Nate, hurry up,
why
man.
it's not Mahrez and it is Salah.
Okay, I would just first of all like to address this comment from Adam about defending the title. I think if you want to talk about defence, in May 2024, Salah put out a post saying, "We're sorry, like we just come third. We'd only won the Carabao. We thought we were going to win a quadruple. We'd won only one of the 4." He put out a tweet saying, "We're sorry. This is Liverpool Football Club. We deserve to be winning the big trophies, and we will fight like hell to win them." What does he do that season after?
Didn't he do that after a Champions League final and then went on and lost another one?
After he just tweeted that, he goes and scores 29 goals, gets 18 assists in the Premier League, and drags us to a Premier League title. So I think if you want to talk about defending things, defending your honour, defending your words, that is a
But
prime
defend the
example.
title then, because Liverpool fans have over the last
why should-
one
why-
second. Liverpool fans over the last 10 years or whatever it is, especially under Klopp, have run around telling us Alisson's the best goalkeeper the Premier League's ever seen. Trent's the best right back the Premier League's ever seen, although they wouldn't say that anymore. Robertson was the best left back. Van Dijk was the best centre back ever. Henderson was this and that. Salah's the best right winger. He's better than Cristiano Ronaldo. And Mane's this and that. He's better than Ryan Giggs. I remember. But you never defended the title. All those players that they're apparently better than defended the title.
And Adam has done a fantastic job there of letting Nate have the final word.
Well,
I'm sorry, Nate. Nate. Me and Flav want to apologise for this call.
This isn't.
Sorry,
This isn't. I think we've gone very off. We've gone very off the topic. This isn't. I'm not arguing about Salah in a Premier League all-time 11. I started off with Salah versus Mahrez, and I think the key thing that makes me think that people are acting like they're way closer than they are, is people seem to be forgetting that Mahrez was a rotation player for most of his career at City. I don't understand how people are forgetting this. He was a rotation player. He wasn't even a nailed-on starter for most of his Premier League career, and he's getting compared to a guy who starts week in, week out. Mahrez has 78 goals for a City. Salah has 251 for Liverpool.
Yeah, that's it.
The levels of competition at City were much different. The levels of competition at City are a lot different, though.
Nate wins.
And as soon as a bit of press,
10-8 round to you, Nate.
Because I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm fighting on Buvey's behalf here. But like, as soon as Mo Salah had a little bit of competition for spots at Liverpool, Isak comes in, Wirtz comes in, he starts crying.
Ding, 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 ding. That is a full-time bell.
Adam,
and Nate, that is 1-2-4 to you. And Adam, it's a 108 scorecard. I'm afraid you got absolutely ironed out.
No, I didn't.
You did, Nate. Congratulations, you walloped it.
Him out at the end.
No, Nate battered you. That was just one side. Well done, Nate.
Please don't call back for another year.
Nate, we'll speak to you next week. Phenomenal call from you.
Thank you, Nate. Amazing.
Yeah, Nate.
These callers today have been phenomenal, eh?
Yeah, man.
Who are we talking to, Miles?
Zach from Liverpool.
Bet
Should be. I want to. You better be, because this guy Flav to my right is talking about accents from Liverpool
Well, I
fans.
just
So
think you should support your local club as well.
okay. So we'll see. We'll see where Zach's from.
Okay. All right, mate.
Right there, lah.
Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint.
I'm only mucking
I'm not
about.
disappointed, Flav. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't worry,
only
Zach.
mucking about.
In my fairness, though, I'm not originally from England, so when I moved here, I just picked a club as a kid. So
Well, the best one.
it's like
Best,
were not the best one back then.
Fair enough, Zach.
Yeah. What are you thinking, Zach? What's on your mind?
Well, obviously recent form has not been good, and Slot is at the centre of that in the media. And I hear all the fans, or a lot of fans at least, saying that he should be sacked in the summer. The only issue is, I don't think he will be unless we know somebody like Xabi Alonso is coming to the club. I don't think management will do it.
He's toast.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, he's finished. Man.
He's toast.
I don't disagree, but I just don't think they'll do it. They're too careful.
I think they will do it. I think it's a matter of time, isn't it?
With Xavi Alonso waiting in the wings, like Xavi Alonso was a potential problem for Arne Slot when he was employed with Real Madrid.
Yeah.
People were talking about it when he was in work. The fact that he's now not in work, the fact that he's there, and the fact that it's not going well for Slot at all. Like I don't really see it this way, Zach. I think when you've won a league, you deserve so much more respect. But people don't agree with that ideology. People don't agree with me on that.
I think it's just the opportunity. As soon as Alonso becomes available, that opportunity is way too big.
Has the Real Madrid failure not done anything?
Not at all.
I don't think they should get him.
Not at all. He's exactly right.
Hang on. Why?
Go on, Zach.
No, because you said it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't
Can
think.
I speak on the Real Madrid?
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
go on, Zach. I'll go on straight on after you. Go on.
Sorry to interrupt. I think the whole Real Madrid thing, you can't really pin it on Xabi Alonso. I think more to the fact, especially watching the team after he's left, it's fairly obvious that I think a lot of the issues were the player not wanting to perform to the level he expected.
Facts.
When it's a club that big, it's a bit ridiculous for the players to be whinging about having to work a bit harder.
Yeah,
I agree.
I kind of agree, and I'm with you. I don't think that it's done any reputational damage. Do you know what I saw? I don't know if you saw this. I was at work and I had the F1 on. The F1 was on the telly.
Amazing.
And Florentino Perez was at the F1 and he was sitting next to Zinedine Zidane. At that moment, it was all over him. And it was like, he's clearly trying to get Zidane.
But they would have whether Zidane was available for work or not. They would.
It looked mental. It was like...
I've not seen it. So.
Yeah, it was too much.
But boys, going back to Flav's point when he said that you should appoint Xavi Alonso as soon as he's available, I don't think Liverpool should, because I think they should wait for him in the summer. Because going back to Manchester United, when they got Ruben Amorim halfway through the season, and he was like, okay, we're going to get this guy. Obviously, they went to sack their manager. You want to give your new manager, and especially a Xavi Alonso, who's very close to the club, you want to give him a clean slate.
Yeah, definitely agree with you. If there's a choice,
you don't want to bring him in this mess right now, because they still got the pressure of trying to get Champions League.
They've got no centre backs.
They've got no team.
I agree with you.
If they don't make
completely.
Champions League, it's like he's already failed. He's failed the first talk.
But Alonso's already come out and said he's not doing anything till the summer anyway.
He shouldn't.
He shouldn't. They won't. No, I agree with you. Perfect.
So do you think that's...
I don't think they should sack
I think
Slot.
that's a coincidence that Arne Slot's still there. Then,
Yes.
And it's just a coincidence. So they're not going to just keep Slot and then sack him and get Xabi in
Yeah,
the summer.
that's what I think should happen. If I was a
You
Liverpool
think that
fan,
will happen?
that's what I'd want to happen. Yeah.
I really want that to be the case, that Slot's going to be out in the summer and we bring Xabi Alonso in. I'm just worried that we're going to do what we do quite often. We're going to wait too long to actually do something, and by the time we do, Xabi Alonso will already be talking to other clubs, and then it won't happen.
You're going to get preference over any other club.
Yeah, there's no other club you can go to.
I don't dispute that. I don't dispute that, but we were meant to have preference with the whole Gahey thing in the media and everything, and then he goes to Man City.
Yeah, but this is different. Alonso, he captained you, right? He was your captain at times, and Real Madrid is perhaps the only club that would supersede you, and he's already done that.
Yeah.
So if you want him, he's there. Sure. I'm 100% sure. I think it's a bit disrespectful.
You'd love it. It's like Xabi Alonso being the Liverpool manager. It just feels perfect, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just feels perfect. Like from the outside looking in.
Especially how the new the Premier League is shaping with all these young managers.
How weird, because that's like Carrick and Alonso managing.
And then Fabregas might
and Arteta and Fabregas at Chelsea with a bit of luck.
Are you already Carrick give him the job? Is that it?
I'm Fabregas in now.
Fabregas, please, if you're watching the show, don't go to Chelsea.
Fabregas, what again? Win the league title?
Take Fabregas.
Please, Fabregas.
Also, I just want to make a final.
Such a geezer. Mate, he's doing so well as well.
So now he's the boy.
I saw Como get a draw at Napoli the other day.
You guys are jokers, man.
Like, come
beat
on.
Juve as well.
I just want to make a final point.
Oh, get a move on with it.
Safe,
Come on then, spit it out here. What are you waiting for, Christmas?
Like, how dare you, Zach? Also, right? Like, you and every Liverpool fan want Slot out. He's just won you your only legitimate title in 30 years.
You sacked Ange.
But it's the only legitimate title they've won in 30 years.
You sacked Mourinho day before a final.
Yeah. We won the Prem 4 years before last time.
No. Zach, so you know that doesn't count. Everybody knows that doesn't count.
No, I'm not.
Tell him why it doesn't count.
Why doesn't it count?
You're not going to get me to buy
It's COVID season.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
COVID season.
It definitely doesn't. It doesn't apply to the Champions League, but the Premier League definitely. Yeah. Major problem for the Premier League.
How dare is it? Have a look at yourself in the mirror, Zach.
Look in the mirror, mate.
We won the Champions League more recently than 30 years.
Yeah, well, that's not. I'm not saying that. That's good. I'm saying that's good. Well done, Champions League. I'm saying there's Slot's the only manager that's delivered a legitimate Premier League title, and you want him out just like that because a little bit of bad form.
Because it wasn't his team.
Yeah.
Hey, Zach, don't let him gaslight you,
The
Zach.
second he's come and bought players, it's gone terribly. It wasn't his team last year. That much was obvious. I know we were all hoping.
You're falling for the trap, Zach.
Yeah, Zach.
I don't care anymore. I'm having a go at it.
Flav's going to make a quip about you. Flav, make another quip about his accent. He'll go mad.
Talk about Flav's cap.
I apologise, Zach. Can I just apologise?
Oh, you said Zach mad. Zach,
no, it's okay.
Zach,
ask Flav to stand up.
Yeah, Flav's got some mad trousers on. Mad. Listen, Zac Efron, thank you so much.
Zac Efron.
Thank you so much, mate. Great to talk to you. We'll talk to you again soon.
See you, mate.
Another fantastic call.
Flav, when I said that trousers thing, I seen your head drop a bit. It was just a joke, all right?
I don't give a shit.
I don't need your approval. You don't need
your heartbreak.
Where did you get them?
They're called Folk. It's a clothing brand called Folk.
Folk's a nice brand, but they're mad trousers.
Man, come on.
They're like furry.
Stock prices plummeting.
Camouflage.
Come on.
Mate,
I put it there.
Jesus Christ.
Look at them.
They're
They're like
quite-
furry
I think
as
they're
well.
sick, you
The
know.
material of them.
I think they're sick, man.
And
I think they're
trainers.
sick.
Did you get
bro.
like rock climbing
Trainers
Nike?
are mental, I've got to be honest. I'm not even sure if I like them, to be honest.
Crazy. The orange laces.
I
on
like
the trainers.
swag.
Never seen
Move
anything
on,
Let's
like.
move on.
Glad is that cool
Right.
uncle, man.
Let's go to the Lions and let's talk to
Uncle
Taylon. Taylon, how are you?
Good fellas, how are we?
Yeah, not too bad. What are you up to right now? What are you wearing?
What are you wearing? Pink hat,
Right.
by any chance? Tyler?
Bit personal.
What are you wearing?
Yeah, what? Tell us, Taylon. Oh, we're not moving on. What are you wearing?
Oh, jeez.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing, Taylon? Come on.
No, I'm
Mate, you
intrigued.
can lie.
You
That's
could just
the
say a pair of
thing. You can literally
just
lie.
say, yeah.
You can
Say
lie.
what are you wearing?
Jeans.
No,
Just say jeans.
Can't lie, can you?
just a t-shirt and some sweatpants.
Nothing else.
Mate.
Just a t-shirt.
there we
Walk
go.
around your house in a t-shirt.
No,
like Winnie
mate,
the Pooh.
you didn't let me get to the next part. I want to know if Rory still thinks Slot's a better manager than Klopp.
I never really thought it was a better manager. I did say that
I
it
know
was a
you-
better.
I know you didn't.
I said it was a better achievement, and I stand by that. I think it
Dan?
is a better achievement.
Then what?
But he
I
won
think
it with he won it with Klopp's team.
he won it signing only one player. Didn't they only sign Chiesa that summer?
Yeah, 10 million.
And he
Right.
didn't even play.
And then he stopped Guardiola winning 5 in a row. He stopped Arteta, who was the heir to the throne, if there was a fairness to it. And he
everyone else was
invigorated
just
Mohamed
crap.
Salah. He invigorated Mohamed Salah to arguably having his best season ever in a Liverpool shirt.
What did he say about Arsenal?
Not sure.
You were the heirs to the throne. He was right.
What I don't understand, Taylor, is why have you got this? Why is this so important to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
Bored at home, innit? I'm bored at home in my t-shirt.
Just about. But every time Liverpool, like just almost every Liverpool game this season, I just think back to that quote.
Yeah,
But Slot's achievement, whether you agree or disagree, to say that Slot's achievement of winning the league in his first year, signing only one player, defeating the 4-time winners Guardiola and winning ahead of Mikel Arteta, it's not a particularly wild statement.
There is no world where he's a better manager than Klopp. I know the achievement. I know.
The quote was never a better manager. The quote was always, it's a better achievement than anything Klopp did.
No, not anything.
Yeah, but everyone else was like every other team was pretty mediocre. Like the second place team, Arsenal, was on 74 points, and City were awful.
It was the
that
worst
season.
title race of all time.
But that doesn't change what Liverpool did. Liverpool would won the league by about February because of the ridiculous form that Mohamed Salah demonstrated pre-Christmas.
Don't you have to include Klopp kind of building that team as part of his achievement?
Only when it suits an argument, I feel. Like, for example...
Okay, fair.
No, only when it suits an argument. What I mean is, nobody... You know, if Michael Carrick takes Manchester United into the Champions League this year, no one is ever going to go, well, Ruben Amorim really did help him out, you know? Like, when, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas, because this suits the argument...
Remember when they did it with Lampard?
Because they never had any success before that.
I did.
They gave Lampard a Champions League medal for that.
I did. Yeah, we would have never been there without Lampard. So actually, that makes sense. We'd have never been there. So, like, Liverpool would have been in the Premier League without Klopp. Chelsea wouldn't have been in the Premier League without Lampard. So don't.
So Rory, where do you rank Di Matteo then in all this?
Well, this is another thing. Like, when Di Matteo should have a statue at Stamford Bridge, right? But when Di Matteo won that Champions League, nobody ever goes, well, Andre Villas-Boas did do this or that. Like, I don't understand why
I think he's
Klopp gets praised for it, whereas other managers don't.
Taking on another team and making it better is actually an incredibly difficult thing to do. To follow Klopp.
Let's give Klopp his dues, though. The Liverpool that he took over wasn't as competitive as the Chelsea that these managers...
Ricky Lambert, remember those guys?
Well, I mean, when he took Firmino as striker, everyone thought he was mental, and then look how that worked out.
No, Klopp is an icon, no doubt. But let's also remember that Klopp had some terrible times at Liverpool. There was a season where you weren't in the Champions League.
It was the worst defence of a Premier League. It was the worst. Yeah, worst defence of a Premier League.
And they ended up not in the Champions League quite recently because I remember them playing in the Europa League. That was only a season or two ago.
I'm not even a Liverpool fan. I don't even like Klopp.
See, what's it got to do with you then?
I was gonna talk City, but I heard Buvey called in sick.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
No, he didn't. He heard you were calling in.
You need backup, do you, to talk about City? Look at this.
I've got a question for you, Taylor. I've got a question for you. Who do you support?
I support City.
Where do you live?
Don't listen to him.
I live in Australia.
Come on, mate. You are the worst.
Taylor, don't
Taylor, how old are you?
25.
I do not respect you, Taylor. Just know that.
We do.
I do.
Who did you support when you were 7?
Arsenal.
Blatantly.
I didn't really watch football when I was 7.
You can't just choose Man City, Taylor. You know what? You're allowed. Let's give him an opportunity here.
You're allowed to change.
I picked City in 2010 because
the takeover had happened then. The takeover had happened.
Yeah, but we hadn't won anything.
Taylor. This is an opportunity. We are giving you an opportunity here on the club live, right? This is your and usually I would say you never change your team. You never change your team.
Right,
but I'm giving you an opportunity right now to change your team. Right now, you can do it. All right, you can do it.
Why not change?
Taylor.
Because
if you want now, you could announce yourself as a Woking fan.
Yeah, go on, Taylor.
AFC Wimbledon.
Mate, I literally went to Istanbul in 2023. I'm not changing.
Oh, fair enough.
You went to a Champions League final. That's big of you. Well done.
Yeah, it was literally.
Big of you, mate. You did well there.
3-day round trip.
No. I mean,
to be fair, from Australia, that is some.
Yeah, no, he did commit.
It was a 3-day round trip.
It's Champions League,
but it was all right. I had the road to myself on the way home. It was great.
Fantastic. Taylor, sorry about that.
Amazing.
Take care.
Can I just apologise again?
No, but I supported City before we won anything. So like,
I'll never respect you. I will never.
Just on the cusp.
I will never respect you.
On the wall, wasn't it?
You'll never.
Just on the cusp.
They just beat us in the cup semi-final and fucking picked up City.
You'll never have my respect.
Mate, great to talk to you, Taylor. Right, shall we now go into the voice note segment of the show?
Let's go. This has been a great show.
Morning, everybody. Just wanted to talk about Didier Drogba's body of work as a Chelsea player, whatever he did in a Chelsea shirt is significantly clear of what Henry did in an Arsenal shirt.
God.
And for that reason, I don't believe Henry should be above Drogba as far as, English football, Premier League greats go, because Drogba delivered double the league titles, double the FA Cups,
Did he
and
just have
most importantly, the European Cup,
ad-libs?
which Henry had to shamelessly join Barcelona for. He joined the team that beat him. He's the original Kevin Durant, he is the Kevin Durant of football. He's never scored in any cup final. He's got less goals than Drogba in Champions League knockouts. He's got 4 goals past the round of 16 in the Champions League across Arsenal and Barcelona. Drogba's got 11 or 12. So, as far as delivering when it matters, which should be given more weight in these discussions, Drogba is absolutely clear. Drogba didn't have the luxury of playing with Messi and Eto'o and Zidane for the national team, but as far as when they were the main man at Arsenal and Chelsea respectively, Drogba is head and shoulders more impactful.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
Go on, Miles.
I don't know about that. Listen, accolades I can't argue with. Obviously, he won more Premier Leagues than Drogba. But when it comes to the individual base, he scored more goals than Drogba. So he's a bit... I'm just talking about them comparing them as strikers. Scored more goals than Drogba, won 4 golden boots. He was undoubtedly the best player in the league, 03-04, if not one of the best players in the world. I don't think Drogba's ever been even in that conversation of being one of the best players in the world.
Yes.
Ballon d'Or, anywhere near it? No, Adam McKola. So 1 second, let me just...
But he has been occasionally the best striker in the world.
Okay, no, not in the world.
Or at least right up there.
Not in the world. Not in the world.
He has.
What is there been a conversation? Is there
08, 10.
Has there been a conversation that Drogba, this guy is undoubtedly pound for pound the best striker in the world?
He's been in the debate.
But Henry was never that either.
Henry was never.
When was Henry? When was Henry?
There's only one striker that's
You had Ruud van Nistelrooy, Ronaldo.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that. We all know that Henry got robbed for a Ballon d'Or. I'm not even talking about.
Was that Cannavaro?
No, that was
No,
Nedved.
Nedved.
Yeah, so I'm not even,
that outside of the boot.
So I'm not even,
outside of the boot goal won it.
Okay, cool.
But look,
anyway,
I think it's quite obvious.
Didier Drogba turns up in finals.
That's fine.
I think that Thierry Henry is one of the most aesthetically pleasing and brilliant footballers of all time. And I think that Didier Drogba is one of the most proven winning footballers of all time. They both have their place. In terms of arguing over who's better, it's a very specific conversation for a very specific time. Henry's probably a better overall footballer. Didier Drogba is probably better in a final.
He's saying clear of Henry. That's not right.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's right.
Yeah,
Whose
but
career would you rather have?
Didier Drogba's career, I think, is...
I'd rather have Henry.
He won more. I think people talk about Henry with the level of respect that Drogba doesn't get.
You said
Eric Cantona is the man Arsenal fans think Henry is.
No, but I'm saying no. But you said who would have a better
It's
career?
facts.
Whose career would you rather have? You'd rather have Henry. Because he's
Wait,
picked up-
why? It's an interesting... This
I'll
is a
tell you
very
why.
interesting
I'll tell you
question.
why.
Why? I'm not so
Why?
sure.
Because
He won more, Drogba, didn't he? So you would say that...
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, I thought you finished.
No.
And started.
Sorry.
He was still on the first thing.
He went, well, firstly, I thought you finished.
My bad, Miles. I'm sorry.
What I do give Didier Drogba is that obviously he scored in every final that he's played for. Well done. That's a great accolade to have individually. But like,
Why are you saying it sarcastically?
No, it's good. It's great to
Well
have.
done.
No, it's not well done because obviously you're helping the team win trophies.
Yeah.
which is good. Henry's won everything there is to possibly win in the game.
Hang on. Do you know when you
Could
say...
you make an argument, not at Arsenal, but some of the international trophies may have
You just said he was a better career. You said career.
Yeah, but when you say
all
a
round.
better career, I think it's a really interesting one. And now we're not really debating the players, which I think is a better conversation. In terms of who's had a better career,
Yeah.
do you not think that Didier Drogba's achievement in Munich, just for him alone, don't even make it a Chelsea thing, he dragged a team, both with the winning penalty and the equaliser in the game, with a ridiculously amazing header. He dragged the team to their first ever Champions League, their city, big city, London, the metropolis, capital of Europe. Dragged London to its first ever European Cup.
Yeah.
I feel like as a career highlight, that's probably
But
better than anything.
That's just one individual.
Yeah, but is
brilliance
that
he's done.
highlight that I just mentioned?
That's
Munich,
not enough.
Is that not bigger
No,
than
it's not
anything
enough.
Henry did?
No, because Henry's won a Euro and he's for his country he's won a Euro and a World Cup and he's won the Champions League.
Honestly,
and he's
I
Arsenal
don't
to
even know the answer to that. I think it'd be interesting to see what the comments say. But do you think that being part of a French team to win a World Cup where he wasn't the jewel in the crown at all? He was
one of the main jewels.
He wasn't. If you think about that World Cup, you don't really think about Henry's moments. Any of Henry's, what would you think of Trezeguet's moment?
Euros.
Yeah,
Silver goal.
I don't think
silver goal.
What,
It was
what
a
you
silver
do?
goal in
Do
Europe.
you honestly think that
Yeah,
Henry being part of that French side is better than Drogba winning
of
Chelsea?
course. He was part of the team. He's one of the best players in
What do
the
you
world.
think? I'm not sure I agree. I feel
because of one individual header that you scored in the Champions League.
What's the best? We're trying to weigh up two careers.
No, but okay, but he's won.
But then you got the
League.
FA Cup finals for Drogba as well.
And so is Thierry Henry.
But he didn't score.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but he's the reason why we've got. Yeah, but the only thing, your argument, what you're using against me is that Drogba scored in finals, which is cool. But Henry got us to finals. He got us there. He won us trophies. He got France there.
I think that's quite an interesting debate. I'm not.
So the only thing you can say to me is, but he scored in the final.
He won the league with Barca too, right?
He won the Champions League with Barcelona.
His big successes for Drogba were, I think he won the league in Turkey, but mainly Chelsea, right?
Yeah, but don't do this, Adam, because I could do the exact same thing for Cristiano Ronaldo.
I'm leaning towards you on this one, like. But it is an like that Champions League holds heavy weight.
Of course it does.
And Barcelona win the Champions League without Henry.
And Chelsea's first league title for 50 years. Chelsea retaining a league title the following season.
Yeah,
Chelsea winning the double in 2010.
But he won the league undefeated, and he was one of the main reasons.
Chelsea winning the league in 2010. Drogba was like the goal. You know, people talk about Drogba not scoring enough goals. Like that 2010 season under Ancelotti.
I think I'd rather be Thierry Henry, but I don't think it's as ridiculous.
I think the career. I think you could easily say Drogba.
But then I'd rather be Rooney or Cantona.
Let's go to the answer machine. Let's speak to Johnny.
Lads, I hope you're well. I just wanted to ask what you guys think your best and worst predictions were in football. And we know what Rory's was. So we're going to skip him for his worst one. But I want to give you my best and worst. Because I think my best was when I saw De Bruyne at 16. I watched him play for the academy and he was a freak. And I said, I turned to the kid next to me. I'm like, man, this guy
Does he play for Standard Liège or something?
A freak when he's older. But I didn't feel too special because a lot of people saw it. Mourinho didn't see it.
But you did, yeah?
And the worst by far, I thought Timo Werner was going to win the Golden Boot when he came to the Premier League. And he didn't even get close. He might have been the worst striker I've ever seen.
Miles, best and worst?
My best prediction, I would say that I told everybody about Raheem Sterling before he even kicked the ball for Liverpool.
Is that because it's from your area?
Yeah, because I knew what it was. And I said he's going to be a star.
But you would have been about 11.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. When he was coming through at QPR, when he was 15.
Are you still the same age?
No, I'm older than Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, but for you to predict it, bearing in mind he made his league debut at 15, means you
No, he didn't. He didn't make his league debut at 15.
He played for QPR at 15.
No, I'm talking about when he was at Liverpool. I knew when he was at QPR.
He didn't predict it at Liverpool. He got signed by Liverpool.
No, but before he played for Liverpool, I said everybody. The tweet's there. I said this guy Raheem Sterling, he's the future for England. He's going to be a star. He's going to have a great career. But that could have been anybody.
I'm verifying.
Why can't you just believe him?
He's from my state. I know Raheem Sterling. Oh, bloody hell.
Where do we start?
I think it's the Sturridge thing, wasn't it?
But that's not really a prediction.
That's not a prediction, though, is it?
It's a take.
That's the worst thing that's ever
It's
come
the
out.
worst thing you've ever said.
The worst take.
Yeah, is it? Yeah. Let's just leave that there.
Yeah.
I'll find
Flav?
I said on this, 7 months ago, are you still looking for it?
No, forget
7 months ago, at the table that we would finish 5th under Thomas Frank. That was a terrible prediction.
Yeah. But everybody knew that was bad.
All these outfits started to make sense.
And what's your good... You got any good ones?
I don't... Oh, no. In 2011, I tweeted, and you can find this, I know he's young, but Harry Kane will never make it at Tottenham. Yeah, that's the worst.
On some level, you were right. If you'd said...
made it. He definitely made it.
No, but if you had tweeted, he will never win a thing at Tottenham, you'd have been right.
Well, I didn't tweet that.
When Jordan Henderson got given the captaincy at Liverpool, I tweeted saying that's a good job. They won't be winning the Premier League or Champions League now while he's captain.
Yeah, I remember one of yours actually, Adam, back in...
No, we all got to bring our own up. You can't bring up other people.
No, this was like rage bait. It was, you said Henderson's the worst captain to ever win a league or something like that.
That's true.
I loved it. I'm just saying how angry it made people.
That's not rage bait, is it?
I think it's unfair, yeah.
Although, who's Arsenal's captain?
Well, worst captain. There's probably no bad captains that win a Premier League. But can I... the only thing I can think of is actually I was sort of predicting that Spurs would beat Man United in the final.
I've got a good prediction from me. I've got a good prediction. There's a great reply, actually. All the replies are saying I'm an idiot, right? So this is in 2020. Chelsea and John Stones are a match made in heaven. We solve each other's problems. Learn from the mistakes of 2015 and get it over the line. Everyone's replying to me. John Stones is rubbish, except he's crap.
John Stones.
We need upgrades on Christians, not
old.
another. We need upgrades on Christensen, not another player who's worse than Christensen. John Stones, no thanks. Yeah, he's 26, but he wasn't.
If
the
you
player
say
that he
John
is.
Stones should sign for Chelsea,
No, I did.
Is your best take? Boy, oh boy, you've had some.
I think it's quite a good one. If you look at
Everyone
everyone's
else
saying
hates
no,
it.
so I'm going against the grain because everyone's saying no. Look,
Matisse
Matisse is the first one. No, man, we have Christensen who does the same thing.
Why is that being injured? You think that means?
I don't know, but anyway, I think that was good.
What was
my
the
other one? I said that Graham Potter, even this season, I said Graham Potter will make a pig's ear of it at West Ham. That would go terrible.
What was the Everton song that they used to sing about John Stones? You know this. The Beatles song, innit?
Yeah. All you need is stones.
No,
they used to sing money can't buy you stones. And then
they
literally
could.
Then it could.
Raheem Sterling's best friend.
Well, there we have it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Flav. You've been interesting today.
Yeah, can I just finally apologise again?
You've apologised after.
You're angry, man. We
Miles,
understand.
an honour. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who's contributed to the show. If you want to be on next week's show, all you need to do is get in the Discord, and you can find that in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave us your thoughts in the comment section below. A special focus, please. Whose career, not who's a better player, whose career do you think is better? Is it Thierry Henry or is it Didier Drogba? In a bit. Ta-da.